spot, yeah. All eyes on gold. Roof is out of control, so glorious. So when we rise to the top, yeah.
What's up, Brew Girl?
It's our moment, our spot, yeah. So
Happy Monday.
Top, yeah. I'm feeling glorious. I'm feeling glorious.
I'll mute that just in case it's copyrighted. Since they like to copyright everything. Do. I feel very bright. Lucky with my... What's up, squad? Happy Monday. Yeet! J-Dong. What's up, Earl? Thanks for the resub, Earl. 4 months. What's up, Lily Billy? It's monkeying my lighting here, so... Yeah, 4 months resub, man. Thank you. Am I ready for Double or Nothing in Beach Break? Yeah, definitely. It's going to be an interesting weekend of Double or Nothing because I think that's the same night as Stand and Deliver. And I think I might actually, I'm not sure what's going on, but I might actually be doing something that night. So I don't know if I'm going to have either of them, be able to watch either of them live. Mike B, thanks for the follow on Twitch. The Memorial Day weekend is a busy weekend for me because I have the town I live in is our big celebration weekend. So I a lot of times do not get to watch the pay-per-views. Plus I'm normally in a rib cook-off with my cousin that weekend, so that pretty much eats my whole Saturday up of Memorial Day weekend. I want Joe to win. I'm ready for Mox to move on. You're gonna see ICP? Wow, nice. Where did I just see? Someone was just talking about them. I can't remember who it was. CT, Jeremy, how's it going? Joe's going to kill you. That's what J-Dog says. Okay, y'all, let's go. It's time. Let's see how this goes tonight. Not Sabu. Damn it, I can't talk. Sabu. RIP, man.
Then
I bet you did, J-Dog.
forever.
Do. Better tweet out a photo of me.
Together.
This is Kentucky's largest city, Louisville, home to the
Louisville, Kentucky.
the country's longest-running sporting event, the Kentucky Derby. And tonight, home to the longest-running episodic TV show in history, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix and presented by Snickers. And a man who seems to be, well, a bit bitter, maybe jealous, Finn Balor of the Judgment Day is ready for action, claiming he'll take care of the Dominic Mysterio problem known as AJ Styles tonight. A lot of history here. The phenomenal AJ Styles is live. He goes one-on-one with Finn Balor tonight. A massive main event. Healthy rivals will team up. The women's world champion there, Io Sky, teams with the former world champion.
What's up, Henry?
Against two NXT
5 months to
stars.
go. Nice.
Shake it up Monday Night Raw the past number of weeks. Roxanne.
The World Heavyweight Champion, main event Jey Uso, is now in your city.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, wanted to say
It's getting
something
some
to the face of the world champion. That title is all about power and control. You don't know how to wield power and control. And while you want to be champion, Seth Rollins has to be champion. Seth
Has to be.
Rollins hereby challenges you to the World Heavyweight Championship. You pick the time, you pick the place. Anytime, any place.
Oh yeah. See, I don't get any of those, Earl. I don't have that problem, I guess.
Paul Heyman manipulated Jey Uso into taking this match tonight. Jey Uso has never defeated Seth Rollins in a one-on-one match. Talk about how much pressure is on Uso tonight in his first title defense after shocking the world at WrestleMania. Braun Breaker's
Yeah.
fall. Breaker kicked off. The officials never saw what happened. And a kick out by Jey.
Sami Zayn.
Oh, it's Sami Zayn. They thought he was coming for the entranceway, and Sami ambushed him. Breaker driven into the post. And Uso met him with a super kick and a spear. And Rollins somehow kicked out. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, and a spear by Breaker.
What's up, Midnight?
And Breaker with a spear. Heyman had the official distracted. Stopped by Rollins. And because of all these damn shenanigans, Seth Rollins is going to win the damn World Heavyweight title.
Cool.
Maybe not, Cole. CM Punk is back. The night after WrestleMania, this group took out Punk and Reigns. CM Punk just cost Rollins the world title. And now there's going to be hell to pay.
I'm kind of curious where some of the stuff's gonna go tonight.
Rollins and Breaker scattering. Punk is back. Sammy is angry. Uso's still the champion.
It's CM Punk.
The Second City Saint is here. For the first time since WrestleMania, we'll hear from CM Punk.
Well, that's the rumor, Earl. Until they do it, I ain't gonna call them anything else. In my eyes, what do you see? Cult of personality. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CM Punk.
Kennedy. Neon lights. Sorry, I'm singing. CM Punk, CM Punk. Well, what do you think Punk's gonna say, everybody? Let me know in the chat.
Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Louisville, Kentucky, or what?
Yeah.
I am pissed off, but I am a fortunate man because I can claim this place to being home. Now the dust has settled from WrestleMania, and I've waited a few weeks, and I've nursed a few injuries and a lot of hurt feelings, but I can't shake
being pissed off.
Okay.
I got a lot of enemies. In fact, it would be real easy for me to list who I'm not pissed off at right now. But number one with a bullet, number one with a big, fat bullet, the person that I'm most pissed off at right now is me. Yeah, I'm mad at myself.
Okay.
Because we've been here before. This isn't
There
the
you go,
first
Jeremy.
time
I think
Paul
you're right.
Heyman stabbed CM Punk in the back.
Right there, you nailed it.
Stabbed me in the back once.
Larry
Shame
versus
on
Pharaoh.
you. Stabbed me in the back twice. Shame on me, but that's on me, okay? I like to trust my friends. Paul Heyman, almost 12 years ago, smashed a ladder into my head and gave me 13 staples in my forehead. And we moved past that. At least I thought we did. We've grown and matured as human beings. At least I did. And apologies to Jey Uso, who when I came back to this company, warned me about Paul Heyman. But Paul is Paul. He's who he has always been.
Paul is Paul.
He's a fat little snake. So yeah, while I'm pissed at him, I'm more mad at myself. And yeah, I'm mad at that little Timu CM Punk Seth Rollins.
Oh, God. Timu CM Punk.
I'm going to get my hands on all of them. What confuses me, Louisville, Kentucky, is that we know how this ends. We've been here before. We've been down this road, all on this journey together. Paul Heyman, you know how this ends. And I can't wait to get my hands around your fat little neck and squeeze you until your eyeballs pop.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Oh, shit.
Now, here it is. Good, good. Where are you at? Where are you at, Penguin? Come on.
Where are you at, Penguin?
Oh, look at it. You want to march with some purpose? Come into this ring right now and explain to me exactly why you did what you did. And wise man, understand that whatever words you choose, they will be your last. Come on.
Oh, he's got his back up. Wah, wah, wah. Do 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 do. Oh.
You're just a song, kid. That's all you are. At some point, the bell's gotta ring. Great to be alive.
Here we go. Gotham's Most Wanted. Well, Seth, what do you got to say?
Just when I think you can't get any more selfish or any more egotistical, you find a way to top yourself.
Okay.
This man, Paul Heyman, was your best friend. Your best friend. And you made his life hell.
Oh,
on
God.
the road to WrestleMania, and now you are out here in
Penguin,
front of
Joker,
the
and Bane,
entire
hell yeah.
world, gaslighting all of us, trying to make us believe that he betrayed you.
Okay.
You make me sick, punk. This man believed in you. For years, he believed in you when no one else did. You know what I believe
I believe that you're
And
scum.
Santa Claus.
I believe that you're trash. I believe that you are human excrement. And
Hey,
my
JKZ Queen.
belief was the right one. And just when I think, man, just when I think that I can't hate you any more than I already do, you stand there in that ring, the reason that I am not World Heavyweight Champion right now.
Fair enough
You
there.
ain't never gonna be champion as long as I'm on 2 feet.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
What is your deal, man? You love punishment, you love suffering, you love being on the wrong side of history. Is that what's going on
Xavier.
here? I can't seem
Awesome. Oh no.
to figure it out. I can't seem to Paul, wait a minute. Wait. I get it. He loves to play the victim. He loves to come out here and boo, cry me a river. He loves poor CM Punk, right? Poor CM Punk. You so desperately want to be a victim, Punk. You
Never
so
heard that before.
desperately want to die a martyr. Well, I believe that can be arranged. I hope you have prepared your last words.
Go get him,
Rollins
Bane.
sending Breaker to the ring for a
You're gonna bark
confrontation.
all day, little doggy. You're gonna bite.
And Punk now wasting a little time going after Breaker with a microphone.
I'm just going to say this,
And
CM Punk.
Breaker now.
You're going to need to get some friends.
And the fight is on. Breaker has become the powerhouse for Rollins.
We need
and
Sammy.
company. Seth just looks on as Breaker now begins to annihilate CM Punk. Rollins warned Punk. But Punk's going to fight back and now takes down Rollins. And now CM Punk, ever the rebel, taking it to Seth tonight. And Braun Breaker, though, as the numbers game catches up to Punk.
Children.
There's animosity between Punk and Rollins, years in the making. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn's
There we go.
some backup for Punk.
There we go.
Been roughed up by this group as well. And Breaker, look at the power of it. Just tosses
Nice.
Sami across the ring.
Tag team match. I got a feeling that might be coming.
Between Rollins and Punk continues. 2-on-1 situation again. Breaker punishing Punk.
CM Punk.
Rollins asking Heyman to handle
Oh,
Skin's
Heyman with the
arm.
chair.
They're about to assassinate
What's up, Katie
Punk in the
Rhymes?
middle of the ring. And the
Jey Uso.
main event, Jey Uso.
There we go.
For last week. And Breaker back into the fray.
That's what we needed. Yeet. Yeet.
And Rollins livid, angry. Zayn with a chair.
What's up, City Asylum?
Punk with a chair. Rollins and company scrambling.
I love it. I love it. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Braun got to do it all.
And you can see me
Bellow.
ask the question.
Yeet.
Seth Rollins bit off a bit more than he could chew. This new trio of Rollins,
What do you
Breaker, and
see?
Heyman suddenly have some major issues and obstacles as the resistance is building. However, you have to.
Seth and
wonder
Braun
if
need
Punk
another guy.
has more for his game plan.
I don't know. I'm not sure where James is, Xavier. He hasn't been on yet. Maybe he was tired today and decided to go to sleep for once.
Judgment Day tried to get involved. They got ejected, but then, from out of nowhere, El Grande Americano with a metal plate behind his mask took out Penta and allowed Dirty Dominic to retain the Intercontinental title.
Greatest of all time, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, God.
And now Penta wants some payback.
Hey, Jay. Penta. Meow. I should get a Penta mask. Although they probably don't make any to fit my giant head. I wouldn't even have to paint my face because I got all my facial hair there. It'd just be like Penta with facial hair. I could spray it with some of that spray coloring for hair.
For the second time in a month, Penta was this close to winning the Intercontinental Championship before interference by the Judgment Day, and then this past Saturday, El Grande Americano. A lot to this story.
Yeah, Penta's all about the fans. He knows why. That's why he's there, man. I mean, he's done it all. He's worked the indies. I missed him once. He was in Iowa once for a Revolver show, and I didn't get to go, so I was kind of mad. But yeah, he's good for everybody. He knows what it takes. He's paid his dues and done it all. Oh, here we go. What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler Wrestles. You knew that, though, a lot of you. If you're new here, though, hit that follow button, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. We are here watching some Monday Night Raw tonight, as long as my internet holds out, since that's been questionable lately. It's going to be a fun show. AJ Styles and dang it, now I can't think. Who's AJ? Finn Balor is going to be a hell of a match. Can't wait for that. Plus Rhea and EO taking on Julia and Roxanne will be fun. Wish they would pull Cross back into the Killer Cross and make him third man Crossbreaker and Rollins. That would be interesting. I have a feeling he's going to be part of a group. I'm not sure. I feel like he's going to get involved with the Judgment Day thing for some reason. I just feel like that's coming. I don't know why, but I just feel like that's coming. But is he on Smackdown or is he on Raw? I can never remember. He's on Raw because he's in Louisville today. He posted a bunch of videos today. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. That's going to be interesting. I just feel like he could be part of the Finn Judgment Day story. He's going to keep talking about adding another man. And then they brought up all these people that rejected him. But I could see Cross taking over a group and manipulating people into doing what he wants them to do. Get your points here. Get your points while they're hot. J-Dog's got predictions up for the opening match if you're on Twitch, by the way.
Raccoon. Don't call me a raccoon!
Oh, Mika's here.
I took it too far. I meant Trash Panda.
My favorite one of them all. The Trash Panda and Mika. Thank you, Mika. You always startle me. Oh, it's John Mulaney. I'm like, what the heck are we watching in a parking lot for? It's like, is something going to happen? Let's see. What else? I do have a couple new YouTube videos up. I did a full review of Backlash on YouTube, and I did obviously a lot of you were in here the other night. I posted all the cards we pulled. Plus, I got bigger pictures, so if you couldn't see them very well, because I took pictures of a lot of them, and I posted those, I added them into the video, so make sure You can check those out, or at least go like it and give it a comment. That'll help boost the video, even if you already watched it. Yay, Mika. I wish he would be Killer Cross. That would be so good. I'll tell you what, though, what Cross has been doing the last couple months, we're on the right track. Oh, here comes Pat. If you didn't see Pat's social media post, it kind of made me worried he might be leaving WWE. Because it sounded like moving on to a next chapter and all this stuff. And it was like, what?
Well, better late than ever. Pat McAfee returning to Monday Night Raw after.
Plus, he wasn't on the show the other day because he was in business meetings for his own show. That's kind of weird, too. What's up, Darren?
Welcome, partner. Good to see you.
Jay's got a question tonight. Would you rather take a 3D through a table from the Dudleys boys, or a double chick slam through the table from BOD? I take a 3D probably. I got a lot more padding in that area. Thanks, Xavier. Yeah, I saw your comments. Both, Earl.
I said I got my ass beat this weekend in a fight with the ring general, and they cleared me to get started. So
I fought a giant Austrian this weekend.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
That's why I'm red.
Didn't appreciate me doing the first 20 minutes of the show by myself, but nonetheless, welcome aboard. It's Penta and Gable here tonight. We'll talk plenty about the Gunther situation a bit later on in the show. But
So here's the question of the night for me. Are we going to see Grande Americano pop up even though Chad's in the ring? I feel like we will. I feel like we will. We have to, in my opinion. Oh, now they're giving him an excuse not to be there. That's bull.
Chad Gable is clearly not El Grande Americano. How would he be able to be here and on a tour in Mexico at the same time? Michael Cole.
That's disappointing.
Chad Gable said he'll step up for this, obviously, because he wants to fight Penta.
Well, also, remember, Chad has had major issues over the past year with trying to knock off luchadors. Cover, hook with a leg now on Penta, and a kick out. So can Gable win tonight?
I don't think Louisville wants Chad Gable to win. I think they want Penta to pick up the dub, obviously.
Let's go, Penta.
Chad Gable is going to have to do a lot.
Yes, Brewer Girl, of course he is. Because he's not Chad Gable.
Well, the problem when Gable is playing Clark Kent as opposed to the Superman El Grande is he doesn't have a mask to hide that steel plate in, so it doesn't give him an advantage in a matchup against another luchador.
Yeah, obviously you're talking about two different people still at this time.
Oh, I didn't even notice we're wearing the 5 gum wrapper tonight.
Cover on Penta, hook of the leg,
AKA the Penta.
El Grande Americano, a different human, but probably proud of what Chad Gable is doing right now to Penta.
It's interesting that neither of these men have held a singles championship in WWE. Although El Grande Americano is the, brand new speed champion.
Well, Grande Americano, speed is a good way to describe his ascendance to the top, seemingly. El Grande Americano is a superstar. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Currently on a world tour, a tour of Mexico. And Chad Gable's in here trying to earn his way to the top as well. Penta, very recent.
Oh, look at Gable trying to take the mask off Penta.
We still got a little ways to go yet, Jay.
After all the studying he's been doing, and he wears a mask.
I don't know. He had a very cryptic message.
Chad Gable is very disrespectful right
now
to the luchador community.
Well, he is, as he tries to rip the mask off Penta, and Penta able to fight back. The tradition and the legacy of the mask means so much to the luchadors, and the high flyer with an arm drag to Gable. Gable misses wildly. Nice rana by Penta, and sends Gable outside the ring.
This is the Penta experience that you dream about whenever you buy a ticket for a WWE event.
That was my Penta impersonation.
Zero, Miedo, Zero, Firo.
Launches himself up over the top.
Oh, damn. Nice move by Gable.
Didn't need any metal that time.
Lucha Libre sucks. How can you say that? You're, I mean, not El Grande Americano. There was room on the floor. Penta power. They should have a 5 gum logo on him. That would be funny. I mean, they logoed everything else. What did I say? What did I slip up on? I do that all the time, so I don't even know I do it. Oh, you mean El Grande Americano? Yeah, I get you. I mean, I don't know. I don't work for WWE. I don't know the real identity of El Grande Americano. I just go with what I see in the facts, and so far, we saw Chad and El Grande in the same place once. So it's kind of hard for him to be there when they're not the same person. Are we still waiting on that album? Which album is that? The one of me singing songs? It's James Alt. No, he doesn't have the El Grande Americano has more of a chin, Earl. So then you realize it. Yeah. What's up, Steven? Maybe that'll be my first merch. Album of me singing theme songs horribly. Chad is not El Grande Americano until they pull that mask off and I see Chad under that mask. I'm not doing it. Well, Earl, I saw him 2 weekends ago. I saw James Ellsworth 2 weekends ago. He'd have to heal very fast, or maybe it was a prosthetic chin. Anyways, if you do miss anything tonight, don't forget I'm almost posting stuff on Instagram. I've got the whole first segment with CM Punk, Rollins, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, Sammy, and Jay up already. So don't miss out if you do. We got 40 seconds before we're back from ad break. Thanks for joining me this weekend. If you watch Backlash with me, that was a lot of fun. I was like, it was better than I expected, and I think I said that. But speaking of that, if you want to watch my Backlash full show review, it is on my YouTube channel right now. Yeah, the ending, the ref stuff got a little much. They overbooked the ref stuff, overplayed the ref stuff. I liked the R-Truth thing. A lot of people hated the R-Truth thing, but I liked it. And then the follow-up of putting R-Truth through the table at the press conference was pure chef's kiss in my mind.
Louisville, very vocal crowd. Penta and Gable one-on-one.
It was definitely from top to bottom. Even though Jay and Gunther was not the greatest match, it was a good storytelling match. Or not Jay and Gunther. Gunther and Pat. It was a good storytelling match. I enjoyed it. It was a fun night. It was a fun night. And only 5 matches.
Realizing now that Chad's in trouble. And Penta trying to fight through the pain.
Yeah, the press kind of didn't say anything. It was kind of lame.
Penta with a big kick, and you heard that one.
Penta trying to find a second wind. He certainly can do that.
Oh.
Look at the athleticism right to the midsection of Gable. Covered by Penta. And an air fall.
Oh, kick out.
There's things that Penta can do that nobody else on earth can. It's captivated.
I liked the length of it, Darren. If they could have had one more match, but I kind of liked the length. All the matches were over 20 minutes, which was awesome. They gave everybody 20 to 30 minutes to shine.
Caught by Gable with that waist lock. And Gable turns it into a suplex. Bridge, shoulders down, kick it too.
I think if you go another match or two, it gets too long then, because then I would have lost interest. And you would have had to have a bad match somewhere. I think Cena's leaving with the title. I don't know. I think he could.
Now Gable heading up to the top rope.
Penta.
And Penta.
Oh, damn, Penta. Nice code breaker off that top. Ooh, so close. I can see Cena leaving with the title, but at the same time, I don't know if they're going to let him leave as a heel. I feel like he almost has to come back to the good side. But if they do, they could have a fun some sort of tournament or something to crown a new champion. That would be kind of fun.
Gable.
No, Randy can't win. That was too soon. If it would have been a couple months later, I would have thought Randy had a chance, but
Grande Americano, two different people.
And another chop.
Pounding Chad Gable's chest. Penta.
Slipped on the bottom.
Oh, he
but
slipped.
Still able to get his balance. Looking to deliver a backstabber here, but Gable's hanging on.
Crown Jewel.
Gable able to.
I would love that midnight. I just don't know if they're going to do that with Cody, just because he's the golden child to all these little children now, since Cena's not.
Hooks the leg. Kick out by Penta, but Gable quickly turns it into an ankle lock, and Penta sends him across the ring.
All it took was one slip from Penta, and Chad Gable almost ended it.
Off the super kick for Penta.
Ooh, so close.
And Penta slipped on the bottom rope, and Chad Gable capitalized. I don't know how Penta was able to kick out, let alone reverse this entire thing with a super kick. Chad Gable with a picture-perfect moonsault.
That was beautiful.
Floating through the sky.
Chad Gable's in redonkulous shape.
Somehow kicks out and then delivers a super kick that sent Chad Gable to the other side of Kentucky.
Yeah, but Penta is about to make Gable pay. He's going for the sacrifice. Gable able to pick the ankle and drag Penta back to the middle of the ring. And you got to wonder, Penta looks like he may tap there. Trying to drag himself to the rope to force a break.
And he have tapped.
We'll see, Jay. I don't know if they'll do it.
Uh-oh, pressure's on. Penta trying to somehow get out of this predicament.
That was the plan at Mania, or going into Mania, and then Cody said no. So
inside cradle, Chad Gable.
Almost had him.
And that was always the talk in AEW. Cody didn't want to be a heel.
Just a double chop to the throat whenever all else fails, says Chad Gable.
Yeah, Gable's so resilient and quick.
And spiteful. I mean, there's a lot of things about him that make you believe he's impossible to beat.
Just don't know what is on my shirt right here, but it must be dust or something.
Heading up to the top rope now.
There we go.
Trying to fight back.
Just noticed that. Weird.
It's the high rent district.
Uh-oh, mouthing off. Not sure that was right.
I like it.
Fear from Penta lands on his feet.
There we go. Mexican Destroyer.
Mexican Destroyer drops Gable on his head.
3, baby. That's how we do it. I like it.
That was absolutely incredible.
Penta just spiked Chad Gable's head into the middle of this ring like he was George Kittle spiking a football.
Tell me about this.
From the top rope, a Mexican Destroyer.
Nice. Smooth. So smooth.
Chad Gable into the soil. Penta with a massive win here on Monday Night Raw.
Well, we've learned two things tonight. Number one, Chad Gable still has major issues trying to beat luchadors. Number two, Chad Gable should stay under the mask as El Grande Americano because El Grande actually wins.
I don't think we learned that. El Grande and Chad Gable, two different people. Chad Gable takes the L tonight to Penta. Shout out Zeno Mata.
I love this team, by the way.
And the Beautiful Madness take on the Genius of the Sky and Rhea Ripley. And I think we've made it very, very clear that this division isn't safe anymore.
奴らが強いのは知ってるけど、うちらは腹が減ってんだよ。順番待ちするためにここに来たんじゃない。全てを乗っ取るためだ。
And that means going after the two women at the very top.
Yeah.
Io, Rhea, we don't give a damn about your history because we're here to make our own. You are all looking directly at the future of this industry.
Yo, Sky.
And the future starts tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Up-and-coming stars in this business. Roxanne Perez.
I don't know if I got mixed feelings on that whole thing, Steven. I feel like I like Cora as a character, but at the same time, sometimes Cora looked very sloppy in the ring. Very sloppy. Or she looked like she was going to get injured or something sometimes. I'm like, this isn't good. Like, she's been there so long, she should have done something by now. They made a live action Stitch movie. Oh my god. $2:30 till the next commercial break. Again, clips on IG all night long if you missed something. Yeah, she has. Well, even like probably a month before she got released, they had to stop them. Remember, they stopped one match she was in because she got supposedly injured, and then we found out she was okay. And there's been other times when you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope whatever she goes on to do next, I see she's got a bunch of indie dates lined up. She does big things and takes getting cut or released as a motivator and comes back and does better than ever in what she's doing. So I think it's not in the end leaving WWE, that's for sure. There's so many that have proved that wrong already. So well, I would hope so though. I heard the live Snow White was one of the worst movies ever. At least it has like a 1 out of 10 online. Oh yeah, Steven? Interesting. Get the Drew effect? Maybe. I think Drew was the one thing about Drew, I feel like I think Drew's a million times more talented than she is, and I think he has that it factor. At the same time, I don't know if she has that because I think there's more up and coming talent that could basically do what she did or do it better, honestly. I don't know. There's just so much talent. It is so hard. If you don't A, stay healthy, B, get over like you need to, you're screwed. So but we'll see. Like I said, I only wish her the best. I wish all the people who got released the best. Because there's plenty of other places right now, thankfully, compared to like 15 years ago to go wrestle now that you can actually make a living. That wasn't the case 10, 15 years ago. And a lot of that's thanks to AEW, honestly. Louisville Slugger Museum.
It is home to the world's largest baseball bat, Louisville Slugger.
Has he, Earl? I haven't seen him lately.
Some of the greatest ball players of all time have used these bats.
Hell yeah, Louisville Slugger.
Judgment Day.
We can hang out if you want. You know what I mean? Get some here or something.
Right,
we use your credit card. I'll pay you back.
Right.
Carlito trying to get a date with Raquel?
And her movie's going great. Only thing was, she said good morning, but it's nighttime here.
Dom, this can't be the first time you've heard about time zone. Come on, please.
I don't really care, but...
I mean, Dom.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Of course. Doesn't know what
Dom isn't a rocket scientist.
At Backlash, you hesitated a little bit with the chair, and it almost cost me the match. If it wasn't for Grande, you know...
Whoa, easy, partner.
Yeah, she's filming a movie right now.
Like Damien and Rhea. Remember what they were like when they were champions? All right, look, it didn't go smooth, but everything worked out, and you're still the champ. And besides, tonight, I'm going to take care of AJ Styles for you.
I know you are.
All right? I'm going to go get ready.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Got you.
We'll see.
We gotta show you this, okay?
Pay attention.
This is the sun. This is Earth. We're here. This is live. 13-hour difference.
Dominic's so stupid.
Happy they're doing that. That was a good demonstration, I'd say.
Now I wonder who's smarter, Carlito or Dominic.
Because we're about to show the world what happened to you this past Saturday, a valiant effort against Gunther at Backlash.
I don't think JD's leaving, Steven. I think if anybody leaves, it's going to be Finn. I think JD's staying. Because right now, JD looks like he's buddy-buddy with Finn, or with Dominic, and Finn is not. Pat's chest, his face, basically from his belly button to his forehead, he was red. Yeah, Bad Lieutenant Tokyo is the movie Liv's doing. The payoff of the Pat and Gunther match? I don't know. Yeah, he took it over Dom and Finn. Yeah, exactly. Basically, it was for Gunther to leave these two alone, but since he won, I don't know. Damn, you're right. Godfather is looking built.
Gunther still in hot pursuit. Cole grabbing the fork. Reverse.
I don't know, Earl. I feel like he could get inserted into something. Tiffany Blair 420, thanks for the follow on Twitch.
Is now being put to the sword. There's simply no way out. Give up, Pat.
Pat and Cole, 2-on-1. That might be a little fair. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with this tonight. What Gunther's going to do next? That's the big question.
This industry has ever seen. Pat McAfee, that was absolutely incredible.
Yep, Tiffy.
Well-deserved ovation here.
You did.
For Pat McAfee.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Pat getting a little ovation.
I again want to say thank you for what you did for me and for all of us commentators, but how you feeling?
Obviously, for what you just saw, and from what you
McAfee.
saw, WWE. Thank you.
I suppose he's not too far from Indy since they're in Louisville. Here we go.
Thank you, man. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Very cool. I wish I had one of those Louisville sluggers that they make around here to help me out. That's what it felt like, kind of hitting me in the chest there. So
Pat's got an extra pad on this chair. I didn't notice that before.
Medical saw, and then want to get their hands on me today to see how I was feeling before they let me back out here.
Well, welcome, Tiffy.
Everything's sore. Okay,
I'm glad you made it.
Sore, my knees are sore, my head's sore, my mind's sore. I got bruises on me still, on my collarbone. I'm bruised up.
Oh, yeah.
He hit me so hard in the chest that he popped a blood vessel in my damn eye, Cole. Gunther beat the hell out of me, but I think I gave him some back, and I obviously have massive respect for everybody that steps forward.
That's true, J-Dog. He did show some respect.
For Gunther, even more so now, and I think he has a little bit for us as well, as he showed afterwards. So I appreciated the opportunity, and Gunther's a bad man, Cole, and it was an honor to be there.
Pat, thank you again.
Down below, recap. I know I got to fill it out, don't I? Thank you for letting me know that. I got to fix that.
Today, including one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
I got so mesmerized by the stuff going on already. I need to add the recap. Thank you, Yorichi. I think is that how you say it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
I found out earlier today that the tag champs were once again going to grace us with their presence here at commissary tonight. Because coming up next, the War Raiders take on American.
Yeah, Big E got engaged last weekend.
By Total Wireless.
What exactly is?
Let me get the volume. I'm going to update the recap here really quick since I forgot all about it. Attack, Punk, and Sammy, and Jay. Save him. Whoa, what did I do? Damn it. I hit the button. Oh, I got that stupid nitro button. That's the only thing I hate about this laptop. Then we had Penta beat Or no, he beat Chad. Wait a minute. What did I say? New Day versus who are they taking on? I forget. War Raiders. Is it American Made versus the War Raiders? Is that what's up next? Yes. There we go. Now we got it. We're good. It just took me a minute. I was having too much fun. I forgot to fill out the recap. They're not the same person. Yeah, Big E got engaged. Wonder if Kofi and Xavier will be invited. Probably, I'm sure. In real, I mean, outside of storyline, they are real friends. Yeah, someone's going to be joining Seth. And it actually could happen tonight. I mean, if they're going to have those three, it's the 3-on-2 for the good guys right now. So we got to equal the odds, you know? Unless we let it build. And they have like a 3-on-3 match at the next pay-per-view. And they have a mystery partner. The old Outsiders versus WCW way when Hogan came out. But I don't know. They'll find a fun way to do it. I think they'll do it before SummerSlam if they're going to do that 3-on-3. But thanks again for joining me. If you're new here, hit that follow button or subscribe if you're on YouTube. Hit the like button if you're on YouTube. Helps boost the live and get more people in here. If you do want to watch my Backlash review, I do have that video up on YouTube. Full review of the whole show. It's about 10 minutes long. Also have my card video from the other night. If you weren't here before Backlash, I opened 5 packs of cards and got some pretty cool stuff. And I have more detailed pictures of them because my camera wasn't focusing real great. So you can check that out. Saturday night's main event's definitely a possibility for that type of match. I could see that. All right, there we're getting a tag team match. Seth and Braun taking on Sammy and Punk at main event.
And CM Punk and Sami Zayn at Saturday night's main event.
Oh God, don't even say that, CT.
So, Saturday night's main event. Me and you.
Here we go.
We good? We're gonna do this?
I'm good, but I'm not. You know, I'm having a hard time trusting anybody right now.
All right. Fair enough. I can understand that because I had a hard time trusting you when you teamed with us at War Games. But I did. And you know what? That worked out pretty well for us.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm not stupid. I know. You like to do things your way. You got your goals. You got your ambitions. I'm not that different.
You like to do things
Yeah,
your
I
way,
like
too.
to do things my way. I have my trust me, I have my ambitions. But the truth is, neither of us going to get anything done. Not with those guys standing in the way.
You're not lying.
We work together. Saturday night's main event, we take him out.
Maybe, Steven.
Saturday on NBC, Saturday night's main event. Meanwhile,
Maybe
the
Sammy
War
will
Raiders,
turn.
an American-made, the Creed brothers set to go
You know, they
in tag
teased
team
that for the
action tonight.
longest
Perhaps
time.
the winner of this match could earn a future tag
Then they
team
kind of
title
backed off for a
opportunity
while,
against our guest
but it could
commentary,
happen.
Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods of the New Day. However, it appears to me that the New Day has been trying to duck and trying to run away. Here's the cover from the War Raiders.
Is that true?
Yeah, we did that at the beginning of the show, Steven. They had a little tribute thing right to start off the show.
Let's get that out there.
People. Did you not just try to cheat 48 hours ago?
No, I wasn't
Did you try to help your friend win?
You know, Brian, I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. Brian wants to know, who do you think Goldberg will face for his final match? What do you guys think in the chat over on Twitch?
Well, let's get back to the action, because the War Raiders, who the New Day are running scared of, are dominating the Creed brothers right now.
Honestly, for me,
Ivar on top of a Brutus. And by the way, you guys have been trying to say there's issues between the War Raiders for weeks. They look pretty
you think Gunther? They already had a match, though, didn't they?
The match isn't over yet. We just have to see. We just noticed things that a lot of people don't notice. Do you see little cracks?
I need to look up.
Oh my God! There's a crack in the foundation right there. That's why we want to give them an opportunity. You understand that?
I was thinking Braun Breaker.
That's why we want to give them an opportunity. I realize the Creed brothers
Just because you could do
NCAA collegiate wrestling champions, correct?
the spear versus spear thing.
Easier to beat them than the War Raiders.
I didn't say that. I said we want the best competition. Look at these guys. Look what they're doing to the War Raiders right now.
And I feel like that would be kind of fun. Ryback's not coming back, Darren.
Held tag team gold around the world on pretty much every continent, but we beat them. So we want to make sure we are creating opportunities for this younger generation.
Way to look out,
man. You see that? That's all we're trying to do.
I think Braun Breaker would be perfect just because everybody compares him to Goldberg, even though he's way more athletic than Goldberg or agile.
Just like we did. Gotta earn it. Look at that.
Plus, they both did the spear. I think Braun would be the perfect opponent for him. Not Logan. Oh my God. I want Goldberg to lose his final match. Logan would probably not lose. Couldn't beat Goldberg.
Fresh Air Forces here.
Triple threat with Gunther and Breaker. That'd be fun. Jacob Fatu.
What's going on?
These are Bravest Studios. You wouldn't know anything about this. I can't
Maybe.
even talk sneakers with you because it's so far above.
Looks like a
Those aren't
Bigfoot mold.
sneakers, I don't think. I don't think those.
It's definitely not gonna be Hogan. No.
A foot you can never feel, Mike. Or the Hulk. You being a punter. Oh, hold on, man.
Cheap shot.
What are they saying?
We're doing commentary. We're out here just trying to promote the match.
And look at
Whoop, upsy daisy. On to his partner. Damn.
nobody there. Oh, look at that. For Eric to tag.
If his partner
Eric's like, what? Where did he go?
He was knocked off the apron with a cheap shot. You guys are supposed to be commentators.
You see that? And we're commentating.
Uh-oh. Look out. Eric puts right into a right hand.
Because his partner was not there for him, so he's now in the mud.
It might have been distracted by the New Day.
No.
Look.
American.
Oh my God.
Look at the power of
Dear Lord. Oh, onto the and a kip up to top it off. Damn. If he dies, he dies. Okay. If he dies, he dies. Wow. Pat McAfee and Goldberg. I don't think. I think after the Gunther beating, I don't think we're going to see Pat in the ring for a while. That would be fun. I agree. But do we see Logan doing that for Goldberg? I don't. I just don't feel it. I just don't think he's that selfless. I think someone needs to beat Goldberg. Like that's why I think Braun Breaker would be a good choice, just because he could beat him. He could pat that to be like their passing the torch moment for their super muscular dudes who used to play football and spear people. Okay. Yeah, Logan ain't laying down for Goldberg. I just don't see it. Yeah. Anywho. Got a nice little crew in here tonight. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. We're about an hour into the show, which means we got about an hour and a half left, which is awesome because that's why I love Monday nights. 2.5 hours is perfect. Ah, Rhino, I wish. Whew, man, all of a sudden I got Yanni. And not the funny mustache jumping around piano playing type of Yanni. Yeah, I think you would too, Brian. Braun and I feel like Braun and Goldberg's inevitable. I think it has to happen before Goldberg goes out. So if he's only going to have one more match, that's got to be the match. No, I'm with you, Craig. I don't want the match, but it sounds like they're going to let it happen. So they need to, if they're going to do it, let's get it done and get it out of here so we don't have to keep talking about it. That's why I want the Goldberg match. That's what I've been saying in all my videos. I want Goldberg so we can get rid of Goldberg. It's time for him to go away. I think so, Jeremy. I think that's what I saw today. How it plays out, yeah, it's definitely Xavier. They haven't officially said CT, but the rumor was June. SmackDown's going to 2 hours. I hope they're right, which is next month. 3 hours of SmackDown's a long show.
Flattening Julius there, the current tag champs, the New Day, with us at ringside, scouting potential competition.
That big bone splash getting him.
Ivar's flying around, beating the hell out of American May.
Cartwheel.
Oh, what a spin kick.
My 7-year-old does gymnastics too.
Woo! I keep thinking that W Shop ad music was the Wyatt 6, yeah.
Well, he weighs 330 pounds.
Damn.
Again, not to be celebrated.
That's an issue.
Oh, but is this the
Yeah, he just was on there, I think, Xavier. I thought I saw something. Yeah, Rhino was on AEW, wasn't he? For a second there? But I heard he might not be there very long. Oh my God. Oh my God, what are we going to do here?
Can Ivar do that? National champion.
Nice. Oh, kick out. He did, didn't he, Jeremy?
The War Raiders are tough. Ivar is tough. This is why when Eric was out, he went on a tear as a singles performer. Eric is back, and they lost at Mania. Look at that.
That spinning side slam by Ivar, looking to make a tag to Eric.
Goldberg could dress up as Prime Bot. I missed that.
And now Eric showing off his power.
Toss. I wonder if he amateur wrestles as well. He's got some hips on him. He can toss somebody. He can toss somebody.
Strong guy, working out on that farm. I know he works out on the farm.
But is it enough to get a title shot against your boys?
I guess we're going to find out.
They should just be given a rematch anyway because of the way you won the title.
That's
but
the
it
thing.
doesn't really
Earn, but you're saying give. See, we don't give anything.
The way you tried to beat Gunther.
3 hours of SmackDown is brutal. Nice. Come on, War Raiders.
Cover by Eric. And breaking things up is Brutus Creed.
War Raiders got to win this. Don't you think?
Yeah, Brutus the...
Just because they're the babyface team facing this New Day.
Julius Creed, 229.
Edge final tour versus Braun.
So what a match.
Hey,
what a great match.
Aren't the people happy that we brought them this match?
So
this came about because of us.
Who would you rather face?
The best.
Face the best. I don't know how many times we got to tell you that, Michael.
We don't know who the best is going to be because people have to earn it. Why do you want us to just give people title shots, Michael?
It ain't Christmas, bro.
Yeah, Michael.
Again, we don't suck. We're literally the champions.
I'm getting the Office flashbacks. The Michael talk. You mean Coke? Nice. That was strength. Pure strength.
They want it, man. That's the kind of hunger that you look for.
I could imagine them tossing you guys around like that. I'd probably be a lot easier than Eric and Ivar.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. That's
holy hell! Ivar, caught!
One step ahead. They've been doing their homework.
Caught by the Creeds.
Oh my God. Wow, that was impressive.
Eric just saved the matchup.
That was a lot.
Knee to the jaw. Eric there for Ivar, unlike Ivar wasn't there for Eric.
See that.
You saw that, right? Okay. Just pointed out.
Oh, God, did you hear that? Xavier Woods going to get himself in trouble. Kobe, you might want to go help your partner.
I thought you guys were doing commentary. Xavier Woods.
Wait a minute, Ivar going up top.
Ivar's going up top. Oh, Kofi's going to screw him over, though.
Blasting Ivar. And now the attack from behind. Kofi Kingston off a distraction from Xavier Woods. Once again, nefarious tactics by the tag team champions.
Look at the Creed brothers. Julius holding up Ivar.
And the Brutus ball.
Nice. Well, American Made taking on the New Day for the titles. Wow. Thanks to a little help from New Day.
I said at the top of this thing, Pat, the New Day obviously
Interesting.
dodging the War Raiders, but now American Made has picked up the win. They could be problems for the tag champs as well.
Yeah, American Made, the Creed brothers are probably wondering when their tag team shots.
Basically, Brian, yeah.
Kofi Kingston knocking Ivar off balance off the top rope. Distracting just enough for the Creed brothers to take advantage. Brutus ball to Ivar. And down go War Raiders.
That is a lot of man to have on your shoulders. Definitely, Jeremy.
The New Day.
Great job, big win for the Creed brothers. You have to wonder, will they get a future tag team championship opportunity?
Well, Seth Rollins.
You know, they probably feel like they got one up on us out there tonight. They probably feel like they got us backed against the wall. They might even feel like they're winning this battle. And maybe they feel like I've underestimated them. They have no idea what I'm capable of.
Okay.
Braun, I got one more thing I'd like you to do tonight before you take off.
Oh, whispering. Whispering. Go do that.
And have some fun.
He's gonna go beat somebody up. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Short of it, you're going to hear it later on the show, but I wanted you to hear it from me first.
Pure strength.
He's the world heavyweight champion. Jey Uso saw him earlier tonight coming to the aid of Sami Zayn and CM Punk. The champ's on his way out here tonight.
That would be cool, Craig. I knew you were in that area. I was there 2 weeks ago. I stayed overnight there, actually. I went to Indianapolis for Squared Circle Expo.
Ain't that right, Chuck GPT?
That's kind of the halfway point for me, so. Vague but spooky. A buddy of mine does a lot of their photography and stuff, Craig. Russell's, his Instagram is Russell Shots, or his social media handle. His pump. Even the sides. Maybe that's what his task was to do, was to go get Big Papa Pump to help them out. Holla if you hear me. He told him to go and get him a chainmail headdress to wear, because that will make him stronger. I don't know, but he told him to have some fun. So maybe it's like going to be a bedazzled one or something, or like have like diamonds on it. Who knows? Oh boy. Some days, I tell you, I think I'm losing my mind. If Scott Steiner came out, he'd scream. I'm excited to see if Scott's son actually makes it. Because it sounds like he's going to join the developmental program when he gets done with football. So, set. And then we'll get Braun and his son, which would be kind of interesting because they're both genetic looking freaks. American made. American made. I keep thinking of American males in WCW. Marcus Bagwell and Scotty Riggs. In a good way. He would scream. Let's see. 39 seconds left in the commercial. Again, if you're not following, hit that follow button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'll give the live a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. If you want to hear my Backlash review, I got that on YouTube. I got the card opening from the other night before Backlash. If you missed out on that, we opened 5 packs of 2022 Chronicles and Revolution WWE trading cards. I got a couple autos and a couple other numbered cards, and there's better pictures I posted in the video, so you can check that out. What did we have there? Oh, we must have had a Waller effect during the commercial. Or Grayson and Theory, they looked like they were angry at each other during the commercial break. J-Dog wants everybody to drop a yeet if you rock with the cult of yeet. Because that's J-Dog's cult. We're back.
What ended up being a spectacular main event between Jey Uso and Seth Rollins, Jay's first title defense of the World Heavyweight Championship. Things broke down in the end. Nonetheless, Jey was still the champion. But it is what happened after Raw went off the air that really took us by surprise. Absolutely.
Yeah, he got attacked by LP.
The blindside attack by that man, Logan Paul.
I'm really scared you're right about this, J-Dog.
16 million social media views 12 hours after this attack.
You have something that I want, which means I'm going to take it from you. So start paying attention, because your world title, it's mine, Jay.
It had not only 16 million in 12 hours, but
I'm actually a little more worried
overall, since that assault,
they're going to let him beat Jay for the title. That's what I'm really worried about. Because I do think Logan Paul will win one of the big titles before he's all said and done. Just for the social media hype. Because that's what the WWE's about these days. Logan Paul being the third guy is what you said earlier, J-Dog. And helping them against Sammy and... I didn't say it. J-Dog said it earlier, that Logan Paul was the guy. And I didn't like it, but I think he might be right. Because if Jay is involved with Punk and Sammy, then they need one more guy, and it's Logan's obviously fighting with Jay right now. Oh no, you said that was going to be Goldberg's last match. That's right. Yeah, he's a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong, but he's a horrible human being for some of the stupid shit he's done, including stealing millions of dollars from people and going. The Suicide Force thing was. That's still really bad. Look how he took Cody and Roman to the limit. True. Yeah, Logan and Jay is on Saturday night's main event. Because it was supposed to be on Backlash. But then they bumped it to Saturday night's main event because Logan's going to draw a huge audience, they think, for NBC or for NBC. Yeah, Logan gets the views, and that's all they care about. It's a social media world. I said there's a possibility that Logan could beat Jay. I hope it's not going to happen. Because that would be the ultimate piss everybody off move. Randy's reaction to drinking the Supernova Prime was awesome. He's like, what is this shit? I actually like that flavor, though. I'm not going to lie.
It is amazing seeing all the smiles on everybody's faces when Jey Uso makes his way to the ring.
It's because he's earned this. And this WWE Universe respects the hell out of that. His journey, his fight, his story.
So, day one, it's just me, oops. Day one, it's just me, oops. Day one, it's... Someone's gonna die if that happens. Well, according to Xavier Woods earlier tonight, who cares if they die? SummerSlam 2 nights is going to be fun. I'm hoping I can afford to go to SummerSlam in Minneapolis next year because the prices are insane. I don't want to sit in the nosebleed seats either. Sarah Red! Yesterday's birthday girl. How you doing? Did you have a good birthday? Finn Balor was talking to Roxanne.
You know what they want, Cole?
I think she's going to be part of their Judgment Day. Finn and her and somebody else. Let's roll it back. Do it again. Your birthday's Thursday, Brewers Girl? Awesome. Happy birthday early. Your birthday's all right. Well, that's good. When Jay, okay. Oh, earlier in the backstage. It's hard for me to see that stuff on my tiny screen. I need to look at my giant TV when I do that. Here we go. What's it?
I said the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
Jey Uso is
Now in your city.
got a lot going on.
Right, Steven? Yeet.
Target on my big back.
Yeet.
So let me get something
Yeet.
off my big chest. Hey, Logan Paul. You talking out the side of your neck, Oos? Saying I'm not championship material. Say I got a glass jaw. He keep on ducking me. Keep on sneaking me. But look though, at Saturday night main event,
Yeet.
it's me and you, Oos.
Yeet.
Yeah.
SummerSlam's a good parting gift there, Sarah.
Face to face. All right? Face to face. Two-time world shaker.
Compilation prize
Arena shaker.
for messing up.
I promise you this. After that Saturday night, I still will be your world.
Gunther? What? Yeah, Steven, they showed that just a few minutes ago. Oh my God, Earl. Well, this is interesting. Why is Gunther out here? I think it makes up for it else. You sent him the seats he want. Oh my God, I can imagine.
The ring general Gunther.
This man's aura is
If they're on the camera side, you just have to make me a sign. I'm just kidding.
You can sense it. 6'4", 250 pounds. An absolute punisher.
This is kind of, I'm really kind of perplexed by what's going on right here. You tapped out. He never did get his rematch. Well, we just gonna stare at each other?
The unimaginable came true.
Nice, Sarah.
Jey Uso, World Heavyweight Champion. You know, it's the first time since that moment that we meet again.
You mean a moment where I made you tap out?
Yeah. Tap, tap, tap. Cole said he wasn't going to say it. Yeah.
You know, Jay, I understand what you're doing here because I know what it's like to be a champion. 80% of my time in that company, I've been a champion, so I understand.
80%. That's a pretty good percent.
There's a lot of pressure on you, but just because I understand doesn't mean my opinion on you changed. I can feel this position is not natural to you. Because unlike me, you are not a natural champion. And since you like to run your mouth a lot, I'm actually quite surprised that you haven't spread the news yet.
Yeah.
So let that pleasure be mine.
Spreading the news.
As Adam Pearce told you before you walked down here, the winner out of you and Logan
faces
will have
him.
the honor to hand over the World Heavyweight Championship to its rightful owner, me.
Oh, shit. Gunther.
Jay, in 1 month from now, on June 9th in Phoenix, Arizona, I will challenge the winner out of you and Logan for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Interesting. Interesting.
And Jay, I really do hope it's you. Because I would love nothing more than to shut you and all those people up for good. I would love nothing more to get in that ring with you again, outclass you, and remind you where your place is.
Yeah, he's hurt
Jay.
right now.
Hold on. Remind me of my place. My place? I'm in my place. This my place. I run this place.
Yay.
With this on my arm.
Yay.
I'ma handle the YouTuber.
Yay.
And then me and the ring general, we gonna run it back.
Yay.
And I'ma walk in this match
Yay.
the same way
Yay.
I walked out of WrestleMania.
Yay.
World Heavyweight Champion.
Yay.
4 letters. 1 word.
Yay. There we go.
Jey Uso oozing with confidence. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because Uso has to go through Logan Paul a week from Saturday. That's Saturday night's main event. Because the winner of that match will face the ring general Gunther 4 weeks from tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Logan Paul could shock the world like he's done plenty of times. And whoever walks out of Saturday night's main event has an absolute problem in Phoenix, Arizona, in the ring general waiting.
Busy month for the World Heavyweight Champion. Enjoy it while you can.
Io Sky.
I tried to show
Video
Roxanne
package.
respect last week.
I don't know that, Sarah. Anybody been to a WWE show? Can you bring more than one sign to a show? I don't know why you couldn't.
Nobody in this division can stop me. Nobody in this division will
Double-sided
ever
sign?
take this championship from Io Sky.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event tonight, the current women's world champion, Io Sky, teams with a former world champion in Rhea Ripley to take on two women who I believe
Double-sided?
will both
That might
be
work.
world champions one day. Roxanne Perez and Julia, a big-time
Make your husband
tag team
hold
match in
one.
our main event.
There
Later
you go.
on tonight, live on Netflix.
Roxanne and Julia, main event.
Jay says
Monday
you
Night
yes
Raw.
or you
NXT
used to.
girls
I guess
taking
you're in
over.
that same chat.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the wrestling world lost a trailblazer over the weekend.
Unimaginable.
Legendary ECW superstar Sabu.
Sabu.
He was a hardcore extraordinaire, and he passed away at the age of 60. A two-time
That,
ECW
I still
world
can't believe
champion
that.
who had a legendary rivalry with a friend of mine named Taz.
I was incredibly lucky to grow up during the era of ECW.
Yeah, you can bring multiple
We all
signs,
had our
Xavier
own
says.
trampoline wrestling associations around the country, and we all followed the way of the ECW superstars.
Just don't write
Sabu
degrading
did
things on them.
Every time he performed was put his life on the line for everybody's entertainment. We are forever grateful for his service. to
Yeah,
the
because they do check
We
them.
all
I know.
remember Sabu tonight. Send our condolences to his family and friends.
Oh, wow. No, it had nothing to do with the match. Taz's video was really good.
Here's your iPhone 13 on us.
About time we
Yeah, he had his match back during Las Vegas, Mania in Las Vegas that weekend for GCW with Joey Janela for his final match. And that was, 3 weeks ago? But crazy. You just never know. You never know when people are going to go. Yeah, he's on AEW now, Steven. You can go watch him listen to him over there. I was about 3 feet from him last time I went to AEW Dynamite. Him and Tony Schiavone. Well, no, he was there, and then it was Excalibur and Tony. Well, yeah, he's had heart issues, and they said before that was definitely a major contributor to the whole thing. So, yes, sir. We got a minute 30 left in this commercial. You got to use the restroom quick or something. Do 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 do. Taz and Cole and SmackDown, King and Jarek. Yeah, that was quite the time. Time to be a wrestling fan. Don't forget, if you do miss anything, you can go to TylerWrestles.com and click on my Instagram link or my Facebook link. I'm posting all my reels of the show up on there in case you miss anything. Yes, Facebook, which suddenly has 33,000 followers on it now, which is insane. I don't know why people all of a sudden my Facebook took off. So it's crazy. And I do have my Facebook button now on my TylerWrestles.com link tree. Coming back here in just a second. To the people of Twitch and YouTube, you're awesome. Mods of Twitch and YouTube, I salute you, J-Dog says. I salute you too. Oh, hey, speaking of Ludwig.
You know, last year was such a breakout year for you. You had wins over the likes of Sheamus, Braun Breaker. I mean, you were a top contender for the Intercontinental Championship, but we're almost halfway through 2025, and it feels like we haven't seen you in competition all that much. So I guess my question...
What was that?
Ludwig, maybe another time.
Oh, Braun just took out Jey Uso. Jey is not having a good Raw. Last week he got taken out. This week he gets taken out.
Make sure he doesn't come. Get him back. Hey, make sure he goes. Jay, stay down. We'll get you some help. We need medical here. What happened? Jay, we need medical here. Hey, talk to me.
Damn.
Get a medic.
Damn, Jay.
Well, obviously, that is what Seth Rollins told Braun Breaker to do. Nonetheless, Monday Night
It sounded like there's either a lead pipe or that cart falling over and something bounced, some metal bounced off it.
Jey Uso down and out because of Braun Breaker. You saw CM Punk.
Yes, the Hurricane was there. Finn Balor, AJ Styles time, it sounds like.
Was such a breakout.
The Miz is going to host American Gladiators on Prime. They're bringing back American Gladiators again. They're not going to have Hulk Hogan do it again. Oh, that's funny.
Well, this is an interesting story that's been developing between Finn Balor and, of course, the rest of Judgment Day, Pat. AJ Styles had some things to say about Dominic Mysterio in recent weeks. So Dominic asked Finn Balor if Finn would take care of the AJ Styles problem. Finn seemed to get taken aback by that, maybe even insulted by the fact that he had to clean up Dominic's problems. And then he said, I'm just kidding with you, kid. I'll help you do it.
Well, the Judgment Day operate in strange ways, and JD McDonough and Carlito are out here, obviously, with Finn Balor.
Is it odd that the Intercontinental Champion Dominic's not out here?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was alluding to. Where's Dom?
We know he's here. We saw him earlier.
Dom's trying to figure out how the sun revolves around the earth, guys. Didn't we figure that out earlier? Your cousin was on the part of the first American Gladiator job? That's awesome.
Where is Dom? Where's Dom?
Where's Dom?
Where's Dom?
Yeah, I don't know.
No answers from anybody here.
I don't think we get it tonight just because, well, they have the match at main event. So I don't think it's happening tonight, Craig. When they do the main event, maybe at main event, he does a heel turn. But yeah, since him and Punk are partnering at main event, I don't see it happening tonight. But I think something's happening with that. I agree. I'm so glad they brought AJ's old theme back.
For the fourth time, these two go one-on-one here tonight. The first time they ever met in WWE back in October.
They don't want no.
At the TLC Premium Live event, these two former leaders of the Bullet Club go one-on-one again here tonight.
Obviously, global superstars here, the best of the best, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Good night, Steven. We'll see you next time. That's your cousin, Rob?
Bitter and jealous over the fact that Dominic Mysterio is the current Intercontinental Champion. That Dominic pinned him at WrestleMania to win the Fatal 4-Way, but that Finn Balor is just putting on a, well, nice face at this point in time.
You can certainly see how Finn might be jealous of Dom. He's also kind of taking on a leadership role in there, which is, I guess, a part of the problem of Judgment Day. There are no leaders. But what if one of them's a champ and everybody else isn't?
Well, Balor, the former Universal Champion, against the two-time former WWE Champion and AJ Styles. Two all-time greats, and not exaggerating that, folks, in the ring right now.
AJ Styles, Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw. Let's go.
AJ Styles. Ooh, I like the color clash here. The yellow and black and the red and white and black.
I'll give him all the props in the world. His in-ring work has improved dramatically. But ever since he has won the Intercontinental Championship, he has been insufferable as ever. He's already calling himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Yeah, the greatest Mysterio of all time, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. He's bossing people around in the Judgment Day, and
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason it feels like the people love it. Great wrestling here.
Rob, I
AJ
remember
Styles and
her.
Finn
I
Balor.
remember I watched a bunch of the old Gladiator stuff not too long ago, and I remember that your cousin. That's crazy.
Balor trying to fight out of it.
A lot of one-upsmanship here.
Great switch by Balor there. JD McDonough, Carlito at ringside in support of Balor.
Crowd's awful quiet.
Judgment Day.
And a half a century of experience right now in the ring on Monday Night Raw.
How half a century of
AJ Styles may be
experience.
making a play for the Intercontinental title.
As he should.
AJ's won it once in his career. Balor, a two-time Intercontinental Champion, as AJ Styles sends Balor outside of the ring.
Ad break time.
Finn Balor probably wants a shot at that Intercontinental
Well,
title
I thought
as
it
well,
was.
deep down.
I'm sure he does.
Maybe not.
I wonder what Dominic thinks about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Rob. I think that's a possibility. Especially if Finn leaves. Wingstop. Every time I hear that song that's on the Wingstop commercial right now, I think of the Jason Kelsey dancing in the green tracksuit that they have on the CapCut thing. Every single time. That's all I can think of is Jason Kelsey. God damn it. But yeah, we are probably about an hour left of Raw, I would think. 2:30 left on the ad break. If you need to go use the restroom, grab some food, put your kids to bed, make a phone call, take the dog out, get a cold beverage, make a cold beverage. Yeah. Oh, it's been a good night. Decent show tonight, I'll say. You wish yours was going to bed? Yeah. The struggle is real, Sarah, isn't it? Not that I know, but I've been there with cousins, and nephews, and stuff. So, what else? If you're not following any of my other social media, please do so. Go to TylerWrestles.com. You can find all of my social media links and a link to the WWE Shop. If you need to buy anything on WWE Shop, you click on it, go shop. I get a small kickback. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and you support me and the channel so we can keep doing this all the time. So, let's see. I don't know yet, Rob. I don't normally speculate on. I speculate, but normally I make a video when I do that. So I haven't made my mind up on that. We kind of talked about it last week, but yeah, he sleeps in, so you don't mind the late bedtime. Yeah, that's a plus. All night long. What else? I do have a wrestling Discord if you want to join that. If my internet does keep stabilizing, eventually my plan is to put I might broadcast the show on have a watch party basically in my Discord. So, Sarah Red, 1,000 Corgos. Jeez, lady. You're so nice to me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like how we have the Morgan & Morgan insurance company. Again, looks like they're sponsoring Money in the Bank.
Up here against AJ Styles.
Seriously, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I guess you could call it doing Dirty Dom's dirty work because Dominic asked him to take care of the AJ Styles problem for him tonight.
Absolutely, and he didn't think that was too sweet to get around by
damn.
Mysterio's AJ Styles with a backbreaker.
Needed the spine.
Yeah, Rob, we do PLEs here on Twitch and YouTube.
Finn Balor obviously has the numbers game, but inside the ring, one-on-one with the phenomenal one.
They are pretty funny commercials, I will say that. Jeremy, I'm debating it right now. I gotta figure out my schedule is the big thing. I really want to because, like I said, the NXT tie-in and a lot of people that I know and I see locally and go to shows and stuff and see are in TNA. So, plus I'd like to spread some TNA love doing reaction clips and posting stuff because I feel like everybody does WWE and AEW, but no one does AEW, no one does TNA. But you guys will be the first to know when I decide to pull the trigger on that. It's gonna happen. I just got to figure out when.
Two very crafty veterans in the ring right now. Finn Balor showcasing that. Get a chance to breathe.
Okay, Jay, that's awesome. I mean, it happens. Trust me, I know. That was me last week.
Coming up in a matter of minutes. Rhea and Io together as a team against Roxanne and Julia. Man, what a future for those.
I know he's been having lots of internet problems lately. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that.
In the face of our official tonight, Sean Bennett.
Greatest officials in all of professional sports.
There you go, Finn. Get the crowd into this. The crowd's awfully quiet.
Balor slowing the pace down. Body shots to Styles.
Just methodical shots here to AJ. Beating him down.
Two veterans that know exactly how to control the pace in the ring.
I was going to stretch him out a little bit.
Looking for an abdominal stretch perhaps on Styles.
Yes, he is.
Point of the elbow.
I'll say push that elbow right into the ribs, the back of the spine, and
Finn Balor. Excruciating pain as Finn Balor.
All the time, Rob. Just wait till I get my beard a little longer and my hair's a little longer.
Styles and AJ trying to fight out.
I get it all the time.
Or an elbow to the knee.
Louisville fans trying to get AJ back into this. Styles now with a hip
Rob on YouTube just asked me if anybody ever tells me I look like Kevin Owens. In case you were wondering on Twitch.
That flying, sliding forearm.
AJ Styles catching a second win.
Onto the corner. Balor now up on Styles' shoulders. Vintage Styles there.
There we go. Right on his head.
Hook to the leg and a kick out by Finn.
These bursts out of AJ Styles can end any matches. JD McDonough and Carlito watch along.
Rob, Sarah Red says every stream someone says that, especially when I was on TikTok. Yeah, every 2 minutes someone would say it on TikTok.
Struggling to get to his
Not at all, J-Dog says.
AJ Styles says, I'll help.
Welcome back, J-Dog.
We were wondering when this was going to happen. JD McDonough up on the apron, causing the first distraction of this match.
Yeah, and if I have internet issues ever, J-Dog's the backup plan.
AJ back to his attention. Balor
Angel of Death 5224 on Twitch, if you don't know who I'm talking about.
And now Balor says it's over. Oh, Styles though able to slip underneath.
Which I will post that too in his link if I ever have problems.
AJ, the strikes, the kicks by Styles. Bill, both men down.
Oh yeah, Darren, I'll have to check that out. I'm not trying for this easy. Nah, not that long. I have my limits. Last time was about the longest I got. I mean, that's about the border for me. I just, if it gets too long, it starts bugging me. Plus, I start like wearing the front of this off because I normally sleep on my stomach and I go in the middle of the night, I guess. Doctor driving you nuts, had to go to the bathroom. There you go. Yep, that happens. 2 minutes. Speaking of bathroom breaks, if you need to do that, you got 2 minutes. You're just lucky I don't have to type every night, J-Dog. I would be just as bad, if not worse. But that's why I say weird things and screw stuff up when I say it, because my brain works faster than my mouth works faster than my brain. It's one of those ways. I can't ever remember right now. That's how messed up it is. I'm sure he was, Earl. But 3 weeks later, I don't think that would be the reason. I mean, I don't think that has a lot to do with why he went. Dama's in the back eating chicken tendies and learning how the sun goes around the earth. Learning his time zone so he can call. What did he call Liv the other night on SmackDown? Boyd Barrett. I can't remember what their pet name was, but oh my god. Enchiladas. Oh my god. You're gonna be eating late, Sarah. Enchiladas sound amazing. I haven't had a good enchilada in a while. WWE Tampa weekend. Hey. Cody Rhodes. He tried to do it, but yeah, your husband's always late. It happens, unfortunately. My biggest thing is if I eat too late, then I will not sleep because I'll have like acid reflux, even though I take medicine for it.
And Balor on high above the ring. Over 11,000 looking on tonight in Louisville for Monday Night Raw.
Oh yeah, they are. They're up on the turnbuckle.
And Styles hooking Balor here.
That makes sense.
And there is a
nice superplex.
Styles. Both men are down.
Finn kind of landed on the back of his head there pretty hard though.
It's been an all-out war.
Oh wow, squad, that's cool. Yeah, you can't miss that. Chicken tendies, enchiladas. I don't know yet, CT. I haven't. As of right now, I honestly have no idea.
This is awesome.
I feel like we got to get through main event before he's going to be back.
Blows back to their feet. AJ with a right gut punch by Balor.
Maybe Money in the Bank might be the soonest. I think we're going to hold off on Cody for a little while.
AJ still standing.
Oh, and Balor with a
damn
premature celebration, and may have caught
he's on his crying tour.
Great counter by Styles. Looking for the calf crusher.
Oh, he's got the calf crusher locked in.
It's in the middle of the ring and it's deep.
It was a great counter by AJ into the calf crusher.
Nah, I think he's just taking time off with his family. He hasn't had any time off since he came to WWE, so.
Trying to drag himself to the bottom rope and force a break. Fingertips away now for Balor. And he forces the break.
God, Finn Balor needed it. Judgment Day knew that was going to be it. AJ Styles so damn phenomenal. Catches the Pele kick into the calf crusher. Almost makes Finn Balor tap out with Judgment Day looking on.
Now,
yeah, definitely thank him for his service, squad.
Now injured left leg of Balor.
Oh. Little vintage Finn right there.
Buys himself a little bit of time to regroup here.
Gives himself a little bit of space. Smart decision by Finn Balor.
Oh my God, Earl.
Maybe on one wheel for the rest of the way.
Here we go. Oh, big old forearm from AJ. Sling blade.
Man, talk about evenly matched.
Absolutely.
And Balor
Oh, here we go. This is the setup for the coup de grace.
AJ Styles is right where Finn wants him to be.
Here we go.
Coup de
Eugene. I think you should call him Doink.
The bad leg that Styles worked the calf pressure on gives out for Balor.
Might have slowed him down on his way up to the top. Gave AJ Styles enough time. Now he's back to the same calf crusher.
Yeah, Styles right back to the same submission move, center of the ring, and more damage being done to the leg. Balor, though,
tried to roll through. AJ Styles caught him.
AJ's trying to reposition. Oh, we're going to Styles Clash. That was like a Styles Clash out of nowhere. Oh, Finn kicks out. That was cool. Uh-oh. Carlito, JD are scheming.
Floated into that very quickly. It looked like Finn Balor was pinned.
Fandango. There you go, Earl.
Ate the mat.
And Darren.
Kick out of the Styles Clash by AJ. Indeed it
This is awesome.
WWE fans showing their appreciation for these two great athletes here tonight.
There's a ladybug on my computer screen.
Chants have been said to these two men around the globe.
Oh, Carlito.
Styles
Causing some interference, JD.
Carlito had the referee distracted. AJ makes McDonough pay. And now Styles out on the apron. Balor trying to take
Oh, phenomenal forearm. If can keep JD off.
Handles Judgment Day. Can he finish Finn?
Styles again for the phenomenal forearm.
Oh, Finn counters.
And Balor now. Oh, and he connects 1918 cover now on Styles. Hook to the leg.
Oh, shit. I thought that was it when he hit that 1918. Oh, it's Penta. Five Gum has arrived. It was so refreshing to see him show up.
Mexican destroyer to Carlito. And Balor watching all that action transpire.
Bastion Booger. Nice. There we go. AJ with the victory. They little help fighting off Judgment Day from Penta. I love it.
Hey, Judgment Day was messing around through a lot of that matchup, and Penta made sure the sides were even, and AJ Styles picks up the win.
Johnny Burns, thanks for the follow on Twitch.
And taking care of Judgment Day with a Mexican destroyer on the outside. Led way to the phenomenal forearm from AJ Styles that put Finn out. 1, 2, 3.
And we thought it was over when Balor hit the 1916, but AJ Styles able to capitalize on Penta getting involved.
That was funny.
Away and pick up the victory here tonight.
It's too sweet here to watch AJ and Finn battle.
Penta and AJ tag team.
Penta, AJ picks up the win.
That'd be a fun tag team.
Ladies and gentlemen, Money in the Bank is presented by Cash App, your financial tag team partner. Cash App is always in your corner.
Yeah. Hey.
You know, Backlash Saturday was a tremendous premium live event. We talked about the Pat and Gunther match. Of course, John Cena and Randy Orton saw that earlier
DJ Eric, established 2003. Yeah.
Lyra Valkyria against the man, Becky Lynch. This was a tremendous battle where Lyra Valkyria really came into her own on Saturday night.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria has
Nah, I don't think so, Darren. They won't start. They still got like 40 minutes left in the show, so at least. I mean, there is no set time limit, but normally the bottom of the hour is the next bottom of the hour is the end. A lot of times.
Upset and frustrated Becky Lynch.
I'm sure we'll get some sort of interview or backstage segment, and then we'll have the match.
With a disarmer.
Like Becky. There we go. Becky's going to come out, and then we'll get
Becky Lynch is here live.
more later. Yeah.
The show comes coming out, so I've set up a screening for you.
Let me mute it. Muted. Do. Rob, I don't really know. I know he's getting close. At least that's what they keep saying. So hopefully soon. I'm kind of thinking maybe they're holding him off. Maybe he might be in the Money in the Bank tournament to get the possible participants. Because I'm sure we're gonna have that coming up pretty quick here. As far as we'll have the matches on Raw and SmackDown qualifying people for Money in the Bank. That could be definitely where I could see him returning. There's also the draft coming up too. So there's a huge shakeup coming. And that could change everything. That's one reason I'm kind of holding off on Money in the Bank predictions, because I don't know what's going to happen here. If that's going to be, we're going to have a major influx of talent from NXT or what. But as Triple H claims, this is the biggest shakeup they're ever going to do in the draft. So we'll see what happens. But 1:43 till we come back from the break. Yeah, that was amazing. A Mexican Destroyer. Ooh. But yeah. If you didn't see my video on Instagram or TikTok today, this cool little binder right here, you can't see it's behind the chat. Well, never mind. I got my Stephanie Vacour hand-painted binder from Stella Shelton. If you go check out that reel or TikTok, you can give her a follow. She also does customs, and she's not very expensive if you wanted to make you something. So she also does drawings occasionally where you can win stuff. So definitely worth checking out. Plus, she loves wrestling. And she writes romance and novels and stuff. Yep. Cena's down to 24. Exactly. I'm hoping by the end of the week we'll have the Cena auto. I'm definitely going to be making a video when I get it, opening it out of the mail. And then I'll make sure I'll show it to you guys on the live if we have it by SmackDown time. But it's still, I haven't checked it this evening, but last time I saw it was still in Washington. I'll see if I can check it here while we're waiting. Okay, they're coming back here in just a second. I'll check it out here quick. I'm trying to sign up to be a Topps affiliate, so. And if you guys want me to let you know when the next round of WWE cards are coming out on Topps, so you can, if you want to buy some, because it's always cheaper to buy them directly from Topps, I'll let you know. Oh, Becky's already out there. Sitting up on the turnbuckle. I haven't decided. I'm probably going to hold on to it for a little while. I might send it in to get it graded, Earl. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do with it first. Because I think even if I decide to flip it eventually, if it's graded and it gets a 10 especially, we're talking thousands instead of hundreds.
I wasn't beaten on Saturday. No, Lyra was beaten on Saturday. You don't believe me? No, you don't believe me? Well, one of us was taken to a hospital, and one of us went to their nice big bus, had a nice warm shower, drank a shot of tequila, and basked in their brilliance. Me!
Let me see what I can do, Johnny.
And because even after everything that Lyra has done to me after she came out week after
I did a
week
little
and
bit. That's about as much as I can do.
the person that I am, I still made her the best version of herself. I gave her the best match of her career. And in just 3 weeks of standing on the outskirts of my spotlight, she has never mattered more than she does right now in her entire life, and it is not even close.
Oh, geez.
But
Yes, Earl, exactly.
But when the bell rang after the match, I didn't hear defeat. No. What I heard was an alarm ringing in my ear, and I realized how much I had been manipulated, not just by Lyra, but by all of you. Do you want to know? Do you want to know why I walked away from this for almost a year?
Because of us.
You asked me to. The last time that I won the world championship, I felt it. I heard the reaction. I saw all your comments online, and so I stepped away, because if I'm not here to win world championships,
I was waiting.
then why am I here? But hey, no, look, I've always been for the people. I've always been for the people, so whatever you want, because hey, man, I have you to thank for my career, right?
I was waiting for the Becky Hogan comments.
On your shoulders into the main event of WrestleMania. You saw yourselves in me. I was you. You were me. We were in this together.
Oh my God, we went
But
Beatles.
then something happened. I won, and you couldn't see yourselves in me anymore, because you can't recognize success, because all you know is failure.
Jeez.
Oh my God. It's kind of the Cena speech again.
You hate what you cannot understand. You wanna know something? When I was at one of my friends, they asked me, they said, "Hey, do you miss it?" And I had a thought. I said, "Hey, no, I do. I miss being in the ring, but it's weird. I like myself more." And I didn't understand what I was saying, but now I do, because I wasn't captured by all of you. No, I didn't have to listen to you tell me who I am and what I'm about. I didn't have to listen to all of your lies.
Oh God.
The same lies that I hear repeated from the one person that I had hoped for in this business. I didn't have to spin my wheels trying to prove myself that I wasn't what you say I am, but that all changes.
Oh my God.
From now on, whatever you say I am, I am. So I'm selfish? Yes, I am. I'm greedy? Yes, I am. I'm cutthroat? Yes, I am. And all those girls in the back that were happy I was gone, that thought it was safe because the fire had gone out of Becky Lynch, well, they're finally gonna realize what it's like to be held down by the man.
I was just thinking that, Bruce. Total. She's becoming Charlotte Flair.
You said I am whatever you say.
According to all the Charlotte Flair haters, she's becoming Charlotte Flair.
And the man wants to get back on top.
One of the veins is gonna pop on her forehead.
Clearly.
Very, very rambly. Rusev.
I didn't want to do that, Chris. I don't want to do any of this. All I want is just go home and be rich. But I was once programmed by lesser people too. And I can't leave my brothers until you all wake up. Do you think these people care that you're missing your family? Do you think these people care that each night your choice is to hurt or be hurt? Last week, Tozawa stepped up to
I'm
me,
with you, Craig.
and the crowd cheered him on, waltzing him straight into the flat line. And yet, you still seek their approval. That is because you let the sheep control the wolves. Get up off your knees, man! Don't you see that their cheers is like a stone to a blade? But I can see right through them. That's why they keep mocking me by chanting my name. But I will reclaim my own day once my job here is done. But until that day, remember this, my brothers. It will hurt me to hurt you.
You
But
boy.
I would rather you fall at my hand than fall out into the abyss.
Ooh, boy.
Question for you.
Okay. Pierce. Yes, sir.
I want Rusev. Come on, Adam. Think about it. He can do
Oh,
this.
God.
Tozawa-san, I respect the how to you, okay, and that's brave, but I just can't give you a match with Rusev. You're not medically clear. He's not clear, guys.
He can do it. He can totally
You're
do
not
this.
clear.
I will be soon.
I know you will be, and when you are, we will revisit this conversation. I give you my word, okay?
Tozawa! How are you doing, fella? Fair play to you, man, for never backing down. And I know when you are cleared, you're gonna give that hairy Neanderthal hell, yeah? Respect, man.
Thanks, guys.
Pierce, can I have a sec?
You can. What a return last week.
You know, fella, I needed that, man. I was just dying to get back to work.
Yeah.
And, like, I'll be honest, I needed to shake off that ring rust.
What rust?
Well, you know, it's all in the head, fella, but I'll be honest, I want to keep that momentum going. So how about it, right? Think about this, yeah? Next week, Celtic Warrior versus that bouncing wallaby waster, Grayson Waller.
Oh, God.
You know what? Consider that official, because that sounds like a banger.
Now you're speaking my language.
I like it, too.
Glad to have you.
Sheamus actually carries that.
I'm all for that.
Absolutely. Bangers only with
Let's see
Sheamus,
Grayson
and
get
next
his
week,
butt kicked.
Grayson Waller's going to have to get into one.
Well, Monday Night Raw live on Netflix next week in the beautiful city of Greenville.
Let's see. The only thing I hate is too many heel turns at one time. I agree. If they overdo it, which they kind of are getting on that borderline right now, it's a little much.
Right here next Monday night on Raw, Money in the Bank. Well,
Unless he got dropped too hard in his head. Alpha Academy are the ones I honestly surprised didn't get cut. Yeah, I don't know. They have so much entertainment value. That's the thing. They're not your in-ring team that you love, but but people love them. So that's why I feel like they survived. They're the comedic element.
Banger. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, back in action.
And WWE always has to have a good comedic element.
Grayson Waller, one-on-one.
Rusev Money in the Bank would be interesting. That's for sure.
It is not for the World Championship.
I would be interested.
Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker.
Oh, God.
In South Carolina.
That's going to be a match next week.
Jey Uso and Braun Breaker.
I mean, we got R-Truth and we got American Made. Those are our comedic breaks. Okay. Here we go. It's main event time. Julia coming to the ring. AJ Penta's going to be fun.
Pat, I cannot wait for this. The Monday
This is going to be a
Night
fun
Raw
match.
in-ring debut of Beautiful Madness.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Julia on Raw yet. That's true. In the ring.
Julia.
I'm excited.
I said this earlier. Julia and Roxanne Perez are going to dominate this business for years to come. They team up next against the world champion Sky, the former champ Rhea Ripley, in our main event on Raw.
Here we go. Coming back after this. No, she was not. I think a lot of like her and Stephanie and Ricky Saints, they're only in NXT because it was Mania season when they signed on. I feel like all three of them are coming up. Well, the women have already came up, but I think they're going to be quick to bring in Ricky up too because they already had plans in place. They didn't have room for him. So that's the next step is we get through Mania season. and the Backlash, and then we bring them up. So now they have plans for them. That's why. Because honestly, like Julia and Stephanie, neither one of them needs a year in NXT. They're so well seasoned and such professionals. They've done everything everywhere in the world. They know what they're doing. So the Ascended, that's an interesting name. I kind of like it. Yeah, Stephanie did. She did say that actually. Yeah, but I've also seen they basically didn't have plans to insert them in anything because they wanted to. But I'm glad it all went down the way it did. So yeah, Louisiana night. Yeah. Oh, that's not good perforated. 52 seconds till the ad break. Is over. Domino's pizza ad. Domino's stuffed crust. That's the Ohio Valley 24/7. Yeah. I can't complain. We've had pretty good weather here. There's a chance of some storms Wednesday night, I think they said, but other than that, I mean, it's been pretty nice here. A little windy, a little warm though for May.
As they have Raw Recap brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube and all
Penta.
audio channels, wherever you get your podcasts.
Not bad. Far from really good though. Yeah, I wanted to try it. I just haven't. The one town I work in, one of the stores I run has a Domino's. But I've also been trying not to eat that stuff because I'm trying to be healthier. Because I used to order like a whole pizza and then eat it at my lunch, and then I'd feel like I wanted to die all afternoon. Too much talent. Yeah. Oompa Loompa Dooley too. I got a bad feeling about you. Oh God, J-Dog. You're so mean.
Did you hear that ovation for Io Sky when she walked out here tonight? The women's world champion who took the title from her partner tonight, Rhea Ripley, and then defended it in a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Io Sky, obviously our champion for good reason. One of the best in the world and has been for some time.
Of course, made her name in Japan, much like her
I see perforated. Cool.
Julia did tonight. Now on top of the world on the women's division here on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, they definitely need to do that, and I think they almost have to if they call up a bunch of women, just because the NXT talent is so strong, and their mid card is so strong.
The anomaly from Australia is certainly going to be something here tonight.
You're watching SmackDown?
We're going to have to represent here for Monday Night Raw.
Here comes Rhea. Yeah. Monday Night Mommy is back. There she is. I am not Rob. No, I'm in Iowa.
You know, last week Rhea was in Australia doing a promotional tour in her homeland for the big events coming up in Perth in October. And, well, Julia and Roxanne would take advantage of that, taking out Io Sky last week. Rhea told me earlier today, Roxanne and Julia picked the wrong week to mess around.
Louisville's response to Mommy has been deafening here tonight.
Rhea's made it very clear to Io Sky. Hey, I respect you. We'll fight together against a common enemy.
Definitely, the women definitely have been carrying the shows.
About the world title that Io Sky has around her waist.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley's used to having gold around her waist, but she's okay to kick some ass.
I should look at the prediction.
Here on a Monday with Io Sky.
The current world champion Io Sky, the former world champion Rhea Ripley, against
Beautiful Mommy Sky. Nice, J-Dog. Nice.
Julia in our main event of Monday Night Raw.
What am I going to do with you?
So Io Sky
Here we go. Main event time.
Roxanne Perez tonight. They had a tremendous matchup
Io and Roxanne starting it off. That's the rumors, Jeremy.
Roxanne might have done that on purpose, though. The Prodigy always has a plan, seemingly.
Yeah, the former two-time NXT Women's Champion.
I bet you do.
Sky taking Roxanne down, and Roxanne turns the tables. Roxanne, a former tag champ as well.
Look how physical we have.
Who mods the mod? I do. I mod the mods, Darren.
So Roxanne and Julia have done a lot to Io, and even Rhea.
I am the ultimate mod.
By the champ and a kick out by Perez.
Yeah, these NXT girls don't give a single damn about anybody but themselves. We don't give a damn was the actual quote about Io Sky and Rhea Ripley's legacy and everything.
And now the side headlock applied to Perez. Roxanne Perez, known as the Prodigy.
Nice, Rob.
15 years old. She would start her
It's a good wrestling area.
Training with a Booker T in Houston, Texas. Well documented story of a 10-hour bus ride.
If I had to, J-Dog, I would, but
be able to train.
You're well behaved enough, even though you're not always.
Taken to it quickly as her and Julia.
Your level of madness is just the right amount.
Here. All Raw.
Now double team action. Roxanne and Julia working well together as they send Roxanne into the corner.
Great tag team work here by Julia and Roxanne.
And here's Julia, known as Beautiful Madness. And Roxanne Perez with a cheap shot. As Julia was
Brie and Tiffany?
Jessica Carr and Rhea Ripley now.
Not anytime soon, probably, but
That's cute. Gonna make Roxanne pay.
nice.
You think you're gonna cheap shot my partner?
Drop kick by Ripley.
Holy hell, did you see?
And now the official Jessica Carr trying to separate Rhea
Whoa.
Ripley, get her back out to the apron. And
Bearded
Julia
Bros
now
Talk. Thank you for the parade.
Julia, former World of
Welcome.
Stardom champion.
I was like, what's that? I haven't heard that raid siren lately, so I wasn't used to it.
What a move as she
Thank you for the follow also. I appreciate it.
Former NXT Women's Champion. Tag made. No. Thought the tag was made, but
You want Sasha back?
Perez.
Nice.
Veteran move by Perez.
Now the Prodigy was ready.
Thanks again. Thanks for joining us, Bearded Bros.
That ain't gonna do much but wake her up, I feel.
Yeah, now mocking Rhea Ripley, and I'm not quite sure that was the right move by Roxanne Perez.
Oh, Roxanne is running for mommy.
Gonna get herself in a little bit of trouble
Oh,
here.
Julia.
Caught. Perez drives
Oh, interesting teamwork there.
Great teamwork out of Roxanne and Julia.
Oh, Io diving through the ropes.
Dive. And Julia with a drop kick. Their bodies everywhere.
So watch the Knicks beat Boston. Sweet.
Wild action
I'm glad.
here in our main event.
Not a Celtics fan. Okay, commercial break. Of course, we've got to have a break in the action. 2 minutes and 25 seconds till we get back. If you need to quickly use the restroom or something, we'll be back soon. You had a good stream? Awesome. Again, if you're not following, hit the follow button. If you're not subscribed, do that as well. Hit that like button if you're on YouTube. And make sure you check out all my socials at tylerwrestles.com. All my social media links are there. And don't forget, if you do miss anything on tonight's show, you can go to my Facebook or my Instagram, both of them now, and see clips from tonight. You can almost kind of basically watch the show through clips. I don't have full matches, but I have like clips of every match, all the promos. You'll get a lot out of it. Let me put it that way. So, I see, Bearded Bro. He's a Celtics fan. Oh boy. Oh, did Jason Tatum get hurt tonight too? Did I just see that? That's not good for the Celtics. Roxanne reminds you of AJ Lee. Yeah, she's like a smaller AJ Lee. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw that. I just happened to look down and saw that when I was looking through my notifications. Bring your own milk. Ooh, Achilles. That's even worse. You pop that Achilles and that's a long comeback. He might not even play next year. Masha is a great women's champion for TNA right now. I love Masha. She's awesome. I've seen her multiple times live. Earl has too, I think. She's been to Revolver a few times. Gigi Dolan is coming to Revolver, a.k.a. Priscilla Kelly. She's going to fight her fiancé, Zachary Wentz. Part of the Rascals. It's going to be fun. In June.
Move here on Io Sky.
Sorry, Thanksgiving sweet.
Rhea desperately trying to get into the match. Io needs a tag.
Definitely nice if you meet
Julia
Masha.
and Roxanne have been in complete control. Snapmare by Io Sky. Yes. Separates a little bit.
A little bit of separation. Roxanne trying to prevent Io from making the tag. Realizes they don't want Rhea in the ring. To no avail. Sky's almost there. Julia makes the tag. Julia sent out of the ring. Io
and boom, Mommy's coming in.
Mommy's home.
Laying out Roxanne.
Didn't make the tag. Roxanne's still legal.
Doesn't matter. Mommy's about to.
Oh, what?
Hey,
German suplex by Ripley.
Someone call Willie. There's Oompa Loompa abuse. Oh my God, man.
Ripley.
And there's the power of the Eradicator.
Oh.
A one of one.
Little Razor's Edge. I'm so happy she does that now.
Follows it up with a basement drop kick. Covered by Ripley.
Not only to honor Damien, but to honor Scott Hall.
Hey, yo, Rhea Ripley.
Hey, yo.
Ending this thing as soon as she gets
The bad guy.
Razor's Edge across the ring to Roxanne.
Moose is going in June. No awesome, Jeremy. He's a nice guy, too. I met him and talked to him before.
Rhea Ripley was excited she could inflict more pain.
He's a little quiet.
Let's go, Mommy chance here tonight in Louisville.
But he's a nice guy.
Just feisty, just continues to
Most wrestlers are, honestly, especially the younger. The old guys are sometimes the ones that are a little grumpy and don't have time for you.
Does bouncing her off the top turnbuckle.
Rhea's so explosive. Just one slight mistake and Mommy's going to take advantage.
Oh my God. Is she going to Razor's Edge her off the second rope?
Dangerous position here for Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne's reverse getting out of it, though.
Who lands on the apron and then delivers a blow of her own.
They're holding on people off their lawns.
Oh.
Wow. Hurricane Rana.
Perez quickly into the cover. And I love that by Roxanne.
Rhea kicks out. Julia's coming in. Kicking Io out. Headbutt.
Kick
Super kick.
Now the double team by Perez and Julia.
Look at this.
Tag made.
See, they're a great tag team.
Perfect unison. Julia
Suplex.
That snap suplex. Perez now off the second rope. Moonsault delivered.
Moonsault.
Cover now by Perez. Isn't enough to put her away. And a kick out by Ripley. And what a main event debut it would be for this team.
Yeah, this tag team.
Off Ripley and Sky tonight.
Absolutely. Great tag team.
They work very well
Julia
together.
Roxanne beating down Rhea Ripley. Very rare that we see this.
And again, this has been nonstop.
It does happen, J-Dog.
She hasn't given Rhea Ripley any space to breathe.
No time to breathe. Stay on her. If you have an advantage over Rhea Ripley,
Io's pulling herself up.
To stay on her.
Roxanne keeping mommy isolated, though.
Now Roxanne focused on Ripley in the corner. A big running uppercut.
Prodigy roll through once another.
Oh, this time Rhea Ripley able to pick her out of the sky. And face first goes Perez.
They already do, Rob. They do it all the time.
Make it to the champ in the corner.
Rhea with a desperation dump of Roxanne. Io Sky.
Oh yeah, Roxanne's gonna be a star for sure. She's good at everything she does.
Trying to make a tag to Julia. And does. Julia's legal, and so is Io
She's
Sky,
very well rounded.
And the genius of the Sky now looks to pick up the pace.
Her right hand, such a clean uppercut. Oh, the genius of the Sky.
Caught Julia.
Montez Ford. Oh my God.
She's comfortable up to the top rope. Sky with that
missile drop kick. Oh yeah.
Flip up.
And the kick up, flip up.
Sky. Louisville's with her.
Hell yeah. The women got the crowd into it more than AJ and Finn did, that's for sure. Oh!
Down goes Rhea. What a DDT.
That spinning DDT.
I should say basement drop kick by Sky. Julia roll up.
Julia with the roll up.
Down, looking for the victory. Sky's got a kick.
Julia
looking to put Io Sky away. Middle of the ring. Sky able to counter into a waist lock.
Hell of a main event.
Standing switch by Julia. Sky
rolls
through.
Stomps.
Great wrestling here from Julia and Io Sky. Where are we headed, Cole?
Gonna go up.
We're going up.
Genius of the Sky, ready to fly.
She gonna land the moonsault? Are we gonna get? She got it.
Hook of the leg.
Oh, Roxanne breaks it up. So close.
Roxanne Perez now. Not the legal competitor, but certainly enough to.
Look for the side Russian leg sweep again, and Sky this time able to counter.
Whoa. What was that?
Io Sky.
And now a double team.
Oh, that was nice.
Io is a battering ram.
Ran Io's heels through Julia's chest.
Roxanne was looking for pop
Ooh,
rocks.
she almost got pop
Didn't
rocks.
work out. Io Sky.
Oh, big missile dropkick by Io.
Jeez. So much damage being inflicted. We're a team. Let's do this together, says Io and Rhea.
Io looks happy. Rhea looks like, okay, whatever. Let's do it.
Rhea to the apron.
Oh, there we go, Rhea.
Io Sky now, and then Ripley taken out by Julia.
Oh, we're about to see something special from Rhea and Io.
Io trying to knock Perez away.
Oh,
She did
shit.
Successfully. Julia, though. Top rope's got Io hooked. Dangerous move here from the top rope by Julia.
Oh, my God.
So impressive.
Wow. That was amazing.
And Julia looking to put Io Sky away.
Damn, Julia.
Cover, hook of the leg. Roxanne Perez.
Oh, Rhea just in time.
Io Sky.
Perez up from underneath the bottom rope, and now Roxanne with that missile.
My heart rate's up from this match. It's been so intense.
And Rhea with a kick now.
Oh, my God. She almost took her head off.
Women are beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah, tremendous tag team match.
Big
tonight.
knee to Rhea.
Julia with a knee to Ripley.
No idea who has the current advantage.
Maybe Io Sky now off that backbreaker.
Feels like Io Sky powered off the chance.
Oh.
Io into the corner, launched
No,
out to the
Julia
apron by
fights her
Julia.
off.
Io now gonna climb
You're
to the
going
top.
up top again. Rhea tags in, though.
Sky up over the top.
Roll through.
Rhea Ripley's legal. I don't think Julia realizes it.
Oh, she made Roxanne take her out.
Julia thanks to Ripley.
Oh, that was awesome.
And now yelling at Julia.
This
Roxanne didn't realize
might be
what
over,
happened,
everybody.
Rhea Ripley outsmarted.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Oh, my God.
Clean headbutt to Julia from Mommy.
We're getting a riptide.
Oh, and down.
It's over.
Julia off.
2, 3. Dominance. That was fun. That was a fun main event. Damn. Women's wrestling, everybody. It's awesome.
Well, Julia and Roxanne have nothing to be ashamed about tonight. They took
That was so
world
good.
champ and the former world champ to the limit here tonight, but Io and Rhea just a little bit tougher in this matchup to pick up the victory in our main event.
What a great main event we had. So much damage inflicted.
I don't know if Rhea got rocked. She's looked a little like dazed this whole match.
Io Sky outsmart Julia and Roxanne. Headbutt into the Eradicator as Io Sky made sure Roxanne Perez couldn't interfere. Stacks up Julia.
And Riptide for the win. Rhea and Io make a great team here tonight. But make no mistake about it, Pat.
Good night, Earl.
Rhea Ripley
Thanks for joining tonight, everybody.
wants the world title back.
Good night, Craig. I'll be doing NXT tomorrow night if you wanted to come join, by the way, everybody. Have a good night. See you for Smackdown otherwise. Good night, Jay. Good night, Darren. Good night, squad. Have a good night, Jeremy. Good night, Xavier. Good night, Katie Rhymes. Yep, I'll be on for NXT. Good night, Henry. As long as my internet's working, I'll be on for NXT tomorrow night. Oh, Good night, JKZ Queen. Good night, CT. Yep, NXT as long as the internet's working. So, I am going to log off here in just a second.